Hey, welcome to another edition of Seattle Mariners Organizational Report with Coach Mike Jones, the coach of the most, coming at you from coast to coast, live here in Puyallup, Washington for episode 20 on April 30th, 2022. Yeah, yesterday was a tough loss. We lost 8-6 down there in Miami. We tried making a comeback in the top of the ninth, but fell short. Matt Brash started that game, and he had another rough outing. He lost. He's now 1-2. Hernandez won that game for Miami. He's now 2-1. Other notables for yesterday was Mitch Haniger came back from COVID, and in his first at-bat twisted his ankle, got pulled from the game. They took x-rays and he came up negative, and he only has a high ankle sprain, and he's now day-to-day. We hope he can come back and continue to make an impact like he has earlier this year. Also, Penn Murfee made his Major League debut in Miami yesterday, and he was solid. Okay, on to the report. In the California League, the Modesto Nuts, who are 9-10, we smashed the San Jose Giants, who are 11-8. Modesto had 13 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors. The Giants had only 1 run, 2 hits, and they gave up 5 errors. Man, that's some bad news Bears baseball for the Giants yesterday. Today in Excite Ballpark in San Jose, the Nuts pitchers to be determined, and the Giants are going with Silva, who's 0-1. Top offensive performers for the Nuts yesterday was 18-year-old second-round pick Edwin Arroyo was 4 for 5 with 3 runs, 4 RBIs, and his second home run. Robert Perez was 2 for 4 with 3 runs, 2 RBIs, a walk, and a double. Fruity Batista also pitched in. He was 2 for 4 with a run, RBI, and a walk. Top pitching performances for the Nuts were Jackson with a solid start, 5 innings pitched, only gave up 1 hit, no runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Tatis got his first hold with 3 innings pitched. He gave up 1 hit, 1 run, and had 4 strikeouts. Okay, on to Everett. Everett's now 6-12. They're hosting the 10-9 Spokane Indians, and Spokane won that game 4-1. The Indians had 4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors. Everett had 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors. Etheridge was the winning pitcher for the Indians. He's 2-1. And Jim Joyce lost for the Aquasox. He's 1-2. Today in Funko Field, Everett's going with Tim Elliott, who's 0-2. And the Indians are going with Rock, who's 2-1 with the 159. Yesterday's top offensive performers for the Aquasox were Cole Barr, was 1 for 3 with a run and 2 walks. And the 5th round pick out of Baylor, who's a two-way player, Andy Thomas. He's their catcher, and he's also pitched in a couple games this year. He's pitched solid, so that's exciting to see. He did good yesterday. He didn't get to pitch, but he was 2 for 2 with an RBI and 2 walks. Top pitching performances for the Aquasox were Brendan McEwen. He had 1 2/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, and 3 strikeouts. Also, Max Roberts had 1 1/3 innings, gave up 1 hit, no runs, and 2 strikeouts. Yeah, that was a heartbreaker for Everett yesterday. They were 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position, and they left 14 runners on base, so hopefully they can switch that up today in Funko Field. Okay, on to the Arkansas Travelers. Arkansas is now 9-10. They're hosting the Wichita Wind Surge, who are 11-8. Wichita won that game 3-1. Wichita had 3 runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Arkansas had 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors. Sisk was the winning pitcher for the Wind Surge. He's now 1-0. And first-round pick Braden Shipley lost that game for the Travelers. He's now 1-1. Today's starting pitchers in Dickey Stevens Ballpark are Connor Jones, who's 0-1 with a 463 for the Travelers. And Wichita's going with Gross, who's 0-0 with the 519. Top offensive performers for the Travelers were Caden Poklovich, was 1 for 3 with a run and 2 walks and a double. And Joe Rizzo was 1 for 5 with an RBI. Top pitching performances for the Travelers were Tyler Dollard with a solid start, 5 innings pitched, gave up one hit, no runs, and had 6 strikeouts. And Peyton Alford had 3 innings pitched, no hits, He gave up one run because he walked 3, but he did strike out 1. Okay, on to the PCL champion Tacoma Rainiers from last year. They're starting off slow this year. They're 7-15. We lost to the 11-11 Las Vegas Aviators yesterday with a heartbreaking one-run game there at Las Vegas Ballpark. Rainiers even had 4 home runs and couldn't capitalize on that win. Okay, winning pitchers for Vegas was Castellanes 1-0, and Nick Ramirez lost for the Rainiers. He's 0-1. Today, the starting pitchers are to be determined in Las Vegas Ballpark. Top offensive performers for the Rainiers was Sam Haggerty, was 2 for 5 with a run, 2 RBIs, a double in his 4th home run. Man, he has been on fire, Sam Haggerty. He's hitting 9 out of 10 games, and he's had 18 hits and 40 at-bats in the last 10 games, almost batted 500. So Kelnick, you better keep going, buddy, and stay focused up there in the Mariners, because it looks like Sam Haggerty's on your tail, baby. Okay, other top performances for the Rainiers were Zach Green was 2 for 4 with a run, RBI in his 4th home run. And Marcus Wilson was 1 for 3 with a run, 2 RBIs, a walk, his 3rd home run, and a stolen base. Also, Brian O'Keefe, he ripped a home run out into the pool in Las Vegas Ballpark there, and a fully clothed kid jumped in the pool after the ball. So he loves baseball, that kid, I could see. Okay, top pitching performances for the Rainiers was Austin Warner had 3 innings pitched, only gave up 1 hit, 1 run, and 2 strikeouts. And Chris Jefferson and Danny Young both pitched 1 inning, only gave up 1 hit each, and both had 2 strikeouts. Okay, on to the Mariners. The Mariners lost yesterday 8-6. The Mariners had 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. Miami had 8 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. And man, yes, it was a heartbreaking loss. Yesterday, France went 1 for 5. France is now hitting 8 out of 9 games in a row. And Crawford was 2 for 4 with 2 runs and a double. Kelnick got a double in the top of the 9th. He was 1 for 3 with 2 runs, RBI, and a walk. So it was nice to see that he was clutch in the top of the 9th there. So we hope he can continue to stay focused. Also, J-Rod was 2 for 4 with a run. He's now hit in 8 of 10 games and has his batting average up to 211, and he's also got another stolen base. He's 9 for 9 in stolen bases. All right, we're really hoping the Mariners can turn it around today, that Robbie Ray can be the difference in this game. And top pitching performances yesterday was Wyatt Mills, just called up, had 2 innings pitched, only gave up 1 hit, no runs, and no strikeouts. And Penn Murfee, who made his Major League debut, shined to end that game for the Mariners. He had 2 innings pitched, gave up no hits, no runs, no walks, and struck out 2. So, come on, Mariners, you can do it. I know it. I got faith in you. Let's do it. Go Mariners!